Hello and welcome to our final day of our virtual open event. Today we're at our Freeman's Park campus and we're going to be discussing on this live hair, beauty and makeup. So I've got some members of staff from each team who are going to give you lots of information about those subjects. So I want to introduce you first to Deborah, who is going to go through some information with you. Hi Deborah, you all right?
Yes, hi. Yes,
if you'd just like to introduce yourself and then we'll get your slide on for you.
Yep, okay. My name's Deborah Burgoyne. I'm the programme lead for all of the beauty therapy courses that we do at Leicester College. So I've got some information here to go through with you for the courses that we are offering for 2021-22. Next slide. There are 3 courses that we're offering for this next academic year. We have Level 1, which is an introduction to the beauty therapy sector. Level 2, which is a technical certificate in beauty therapy. And then Level 3, again, which is a technical diploma in beauty and spa therapies. I'm going to explain a little bit more about those courses in a minute. Next slide. So this course is the Level 1 course, and this is the introduction to beauty therapy. On that slide, it just gives you some information about the course content. So we've got basic manicures, basic pedicures, skincare, nail art, face painting, basic makeup, photographic makeup, health and safety, reception skills, an introduction to the hair and beauty sector, and presenting a professional image. The way that you, on this course, that you would be assessed would be through continual practical assessments and assignments and tests. In order to gain entry onto this qualification, you need 90% or above attendance at previous school or college, English GCSE and Maths GCSE at grade 2, or a functional skills at entry 3, and a positive reference as well. Course costs for this one is you have an enrolment fee to pay, which is between £120 and £150. Uniform is approximately £70 and your kit is £95. On the next slide, I will then talk about the Level 2 course. Now this is a qualification that will enable you to gain a job in a beauty salon. The previous qualification is just an introduction to. So the entry requirements for this one's very different, where you still need that 90% or above attendance at your previous school or college. But this time you're going to need GCSE grade 3 or above, or a functional skills level 1 in English and Maths. The course content of this is manicures, pedicures, facials, lash and brow treatments, gel nails, waxing, makeup. And like I said, this qualification will enable you to then go and gain a job in a salon with those performing those treatments. The way that you're assessed with this one is slightly different. It's an externally set exam, so like a GCSE exam at a certain date and time. A synoptic practical exam, so that's a practical exam 6 to 7 hours long, and then there's a report written under exam conditions, and all 3 of those you need to pass in order to gain that qualification. If I have the next slide, this will explain the Level 3. Now, in order to get onto a Level 3 qualification for beauty therapy, you need to have passed the Level 2 at a merit or a distinction grade. This is a lot harder, this qualification is, because it's dealing with a lot more about the body. And so the course content is facial electrical and body electrical treatments, body massage, aroma massage, hot stone massage, and body wraps. Entry requirements, again, it's 90% above. 90% or above attendance at your previous school or college. Like I said, you need to have passed that beauty therapy course at Level 2, GCSE English and Maths at grade 4, or functional skills Level 2, and then again a positive reference. Assessment methods are the same as for level 2, so it's an externally set exam. It's a synoptic practical exam, 6 to 7 hours, and then a report written under exam conditions. And again, your course costs, you're looking at your enrolment fee, 120 to 150, uniform of 70, and then a kit of, I can't see that, sorry, because it's 65. There we go, £65 for your kit. Next slide. So that explains about the different courses and where you will sit. I've just put a little bit more information about beauty therapy itself, because you need to understand totally what this industry is about. So beauty therapy is working on clients, most of who you do not know. Therefore, you need to be confident at dealing with and meeting and communicating with new people that you don't know. You need the ability to communicate effectively. One of the major parts of being a beauty therapist is communication skills. If you cannot communicate, or you find that difficult, then beauty therapy is not for you. And you need to be aware that you'll be performing treatments on a diverse range of clients. Clients come from all over the place. So you will be dealing with clients and a diverse range of clients as well. Thank you. Next slide. Appearance for beauty therapy students. So there is a code of appearance that we would expect from our students and also from staff. So you will be required to wear a full uniform, and order forms will be given at enrolment. Your hair needs to be up. If it's long and if it's falling down when your head is placed downwards, then it would need to be in a bun as well, because the last thing we need to be doing is our hair going all over our clients. Nails are to be short without varnish or gel or acrylics, again for health and safety reasons. Jewellery, no jewellery apart from one small stud earring in each ear. And then shoes, you'll need to purchase your own shoes. So that's no trainers, no branded shoes. And again, examples will be given at enrolment. Okay, thank you. Next slide. Just some additional information that I've put together for you. You will need an A4 lever arch file. You will fill in a lever arch file with all of your notes. Bear in mind, all of these notes you will have to revise for your exam. So there is a lot of revision as well. You'll be required to hire a locker for the duration of your course, which is approximately £5. Again, health and safety, you can't bring bags and things into salons, they need to be kept in a locker. You will be having all of the treatments carried out on yourself. There is no option not to have this done. So some people might want to have a look at, if certain skin conditions, whether this is right for you. And you will be performing treatments on fee-paying clients. When we can, unfortunately, we can't at the minute with government guidelines, but when we can, we have clients booking in as if it was a normal salon, and students will be working on these fee-paying clients. And then for level 2 and level 3 synoptic practical exam, if you perform these on your clients, it will again incur a cost. Thank you. Next slide. This is what we expect from you as beauty therapy students. So we expect that you are professional at all times. Your attendance is excellent, as well as your punctuality. If you haven't got good attendance, then you're not going to learn and you're going to be behind. So excellent attendance is absolutely mandatory. Full commitment to the course and be prepared fully for learning. That means not just working while you're at college, but also at home, at least 4 or 5 hours at home. To work on each other and be worked on. We expect that you, again, revise and practice at home. You need to wear your uniform and adhere to appearance rules at all times. We expect you to work with others in a team, and we expect you to respect others as well. Thank you. Next slide. This is about functional skills, just some information. Depending on what grade you get when you come to college, whether you have to do English and maths further, or whether you would have to do functional skills. So really that sort of depends on what your entry grades are as to which one of those you have to do, if any at all. Thank you. Next slide. This just gives you a bit of an idea of what the timetable will look like. Timetables will be 3 to 5 days. We cannot say at this moment in time which 3 to 5 days or what times, but the timetable will consist of individual tutorial sessions, so that's you sitting one-to-one with your tutor. You'll have practical and theory sessions on there. You'll also have employer involvement masterclasses as well, where we invite employers to come in and deliver sessions. You will have work experience. Now, it depends on the level of your course as to which of these are applicable to you, but there will be work experience on there as well. You'll have maths and English again, if it's necessary, depending on your entry qualifications, and you'll have something called LEAP, which is Learner Employment Achievement Programme, where we look at extra things to enhance your employability. Thank you. Next slide. And that's it. Thank you.
Bro, thank you for that, Deborah. So a lot of really interesting information there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to hand over to our media makeup department. So Madeline and Cynthia are going to give you some information and also go through a slide. So I'll let you meet them and let them introduce themselves.
Oh, hello. We'll have to perhaps move in a little bit. Hi. Oh, now we go.
Hi, my name's Cynthia West. I've been teaching here for 15 years. I'm a lecturer on the level 2, 3 and foundation degree programme.
Hello, my name's Madeline Orvis and I'm the trainer assessor for media makeup at Leicester College, and I work on the level 2 and level 3 media makeup programmes.
Okay, and so we're going to show you a little bit about what the courses we offer at Leicester College in our department.
So if we just go on to the next slide, there we go.
Okay, so we have level 2 artistry and which is a technical certificate, at level 2, level 3 media makeup artistry, and then we also have a progression of the degree programme, which takes you up to level 6 if you so wish. Next slide. On the level 2, we go through everything from the principles in industry, so that's all your health and safety, work ethics, anatomy and physiology of the skin, muscles, bones and hair, the art of applying makeup, principles of researching and planning, which is so crucial in our industry. Hair artistry is a massive thing, so you have to be good at hair and makeup, not just makeup. And we also do creative makeup, which is body art and a few special effects. At level 3, you go into more detail. So again, working in the film and TV industry. So again, work ethics, fashion and photographic makeup, media hair and makeup, camouflage, so covering birthmarks, scarring, tattoos, etc. Body art, you do a full body at level 3, so back, front and back, and you are required at both levels to work on each other as well as getting in models. You'll be also doing or recreating hair and makeup looks for historical styling. And then you also have 4 additional units to complete, such as cutting for continuity for film and television.
There's the media makeup
blogging one,
which is written, and then you have avant-garde hair and makeup and specialist bridal hair and makeup. I think it's important to add that you have, I think it's 3 written assignments throughout the year. So you have a health and safety assignment, a historical research assignment, and then obviously the media makeup blogging is a written assignment as well that goes on throughout the year.
And if we go on to the next slide, we'll talk through how you are assessed.
Okay, so we do practical assessments throughout the year. So like Deborah was saying, you have a synoptic assessment at the end of the year, and that's almost like your final practical exam, where at level 2, you will have 2 assessments, and at level 3, you have 3 assessments. Throughout the year, we do a mock assessments. So just to check that you're progressing and that you're having practice of being in a synoptic assessment environment as well. And the themes for your final assessments that will be released in February. So you have a bit of time, you have 2 or 3 months that you can prepare for your final, so it's not just thrown on you last minute. And then obviously it commences in April, but we will have practices throughout the year. And then with that, you also have your theory exam. So like Chintzia was saying, with what you will learn on both level 2 and 3, that's all amalgamated within a written exam at the end of the year. So it's all information delivered within theory-based sessions, and just like the mock practicals, you'll have mock theory throughout the year as well to monitor your progress. And again, your written assignments will all go towards your theory as well. So that's your theory paper, which will be in March, and the practical synoptic, that is in April. Okay, next slide, please. So work experience at both level 2 and 3, you will be required to do a minimum of 37 hours work experience during the course. That could be in a salon, and obviously at the minute with COVID, there are restrictions, but we're hoping as the year progresses, there might be more for us to do the media makeup. So just for an example, for last year, our level 2 and 3 students actually worked with the photography students at Basic St Margaret's for a David Bowie exhibition that was held at the National Space Centre. So you see there's some of the images there that we created the makeup for David Bowie's album covers. So we do offer things for you to do that can go towards your hours, but generally we like to think that you're going out and you're kind of finding the hours yourself.
And experience does build on confidence, so we do encourage that. Okay, next slide. This is your hair and makeup. This is this year, so it's obviously always subject to change. Level 2 is £457.20, that's this year's. And then we have a top-up kit at level 3, which is £140. If you look after your kit, it will last you even into the degree programme if you so wish. All of these products are really important for you to have, so you can practice at home as well as in the session. Both hair and makeup. If you go on to the next slide, you can see an array of the uniform that we have. So it's all black, unisex t-shirts, polo shirts with makeup artist on the back and Leicester College logo on the front, closed-in trainers, which are all black. So they are bought from the uniform company, and a black apron too. We wear all black because this is what is expected of you in the industry.
Yeah. And similar to what Deborah was saying as well, we have hair up in sessions, very minimal jewellery, so just a stud earring. So we have to be quite strict on that for health and safety reasons, similar to beauty.
And the same with nails, no artificial nails, clean and short. Yeah. Okay, next slide. This is our final slide, just what you need to have in order to apply for any one of those courses. Level 2, you need an art portfolio, so be thinking about your options at GCSEs now of doing art. If not, as long as you've got a passion, you can show us some of your art skills, a positive reference, proof of 90% attendance, and your maths and English. For level 2, it's 3, and for level 3, you need to have completed the level 2 qualification, a positive reference, still 90% attendance, and level 4, grade 4 with maths and English. If you haven't got those grades at level 2, then you would be required to study that alongside your programme. Okay, that's it from us.
Yeah, that's everything. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for you both for that. That was really interesting and very informative, which is good. So next we're going to move on to hairdressing. So we've got Rachel here, who's going to give you some information about her courses and the facilities we offer at Leicester College.
Hello, I'm Rachel Limpthwaite, and I'm one of the hairdressing lecturers here at Leicester College. Here at Leicester College, in the hairdressing department, we teach a range and deliver a range of hairdressing qualifications. They range from a level 1, which is a introductory to the hairdressing sector. This course involves things like styling women's hair, styling men's hair, plaiting and twisting, colour hair using temporary colours, create a hair and beauty image. There's 37 hours work experience attached to the level 1 course, or we do something called the WOW programme. Qualifications with to meet the level 1 entry requirements is a GCSE 1 to 2 in GCSE, or a functional schools entry level. From your level 1, then you can progress on to level 2. We currently offer 2 level 2 qualifications at the moment, one being the VRQ and one being a technical level 2. With the VRQ, again, the entry requirements are a GCSE 3 or a functional skills level 1. However, you can do your maths and English alongside the VRQ. Again, in the VRQ level 2, you will do shampooing and conditioning and to treat the hair, blow drying, cut hair using basic techniques, and also colour hair using basic techniques as well. If you do the level 2 technical, entry requirements for that is a GCSE grade 4 or 5 in maths and English. With this course, it's slightly different. You still will learn shampoo, conditioning treatment, blow drying services. You will learn how to cut hair. You will learn basic colour of hair. It's just the way that you are assessed is slightly different to the VRQ. So once from your level 2, you then can progress onto a level 3, which is an advanced technical diploma in hairdressing for the technical route. Again, in this one, you will use cut hair using a combination of techniques, so it's just a little bit more advanced. You will do creative colour and lightening in the hair and also colour correction. That's the level 3 technical. We also do a level 3 VRQ as well, which will follow on from the VRQ level 2. Here at Leicester College, we run a commercial running of the salon. So we have clients come in that you will carry out your assessments on. We have 4 salons at the moment, and like I said, we have clients coming into these salons, and we run them as practical commercial salons that you would expect to work in when you go out in industry. With all our courses, you are required to do work experience. Level 1 and level 2 courses, it's 37 hours. Level 3, it's 315 hours, and that's work experience. A kit and uniform. So kit ranges, obviously depending on what level you will do. The kits range from £85 up to about £240, again, just ranging on what level qualification you are doing. The uniform's £85, and that consists of a trousers, a tunic, it can be shirt and trousers for the gents, and a cardigan as well. So that's your uniform. Shoes, we say plain black shoes, sensible, no heels. Also, just like beauty and artistic makeup, we say minimum jewellery, so just a stud pair of earrings and a wedding or an engagement ring. And nails as well, we do allow nails, but they have to be short because obviously you're working on client and we need to adhere to health and safety. And I think that's about it from me. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for that. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to bring everyone back in so we can go through a couple of question and answers. So there's Deborah and there's Madeline and Chintzia. If you do have any questions while we're going through these, feel free to pop them into the comments and we'll get to them as soon as possible. But yeah, the first question I've got, it would probably apply to all of your subjects. It's what types of job will I be able to do after the course? So who would like to take that first?
We'll go first if you like.
Yeah, go for it.
So we offer, obviously, after the course, you can go and work for a makeup counter. You can go into freelance, so doing bridal work, photographic work, working with the studio. You can go and work with the medical department as well, referring with GPs in terms of burns victims. There's all sorts you could do. You could go into session styling for wigs, especially if you do our degree programme.
You could also go into fashion and editorial, so more photographic, makeup and theatre. Obviously, there's a bit that's quiet at the minute, but when that will come back, and theatre's a big thing that you can get into as well.
Brilliant, thanks for that. And Deborah or Rachel? Deborah?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. So with the level 1 programme, you won't be able to get a job that is more sort of an introduction to. With level 2 beauty therapy, we're probably looking at makeup counters. Some salons will take you on with a level 2 qualification. And then the level 3 will then give you the qualification to then go and work on cruise ships, health spas, and then more salons as well. Okay.
Brooke, thank you for that. And Rachel.
Okay, so with our level 1 qualification, like Deborah just said, that's more of a progression route to progress onto your level 2. With your level 2 qualification, you can work in a hairdressing salon with your level 2 because you are classed as a fully qualified hairdresser. With your level 3, you can move on to more sort of like advanced. So if there was a particular area that you wanted to, if you wanted to be a colour technician, or if you wanted to go freelance, that might be the qualification for you.
Bro, thank you for that. So the next question we've got I don't know why I said are these courses just for 16 to 18-year-olds?
Nope.
That looks like a resounding no.
No.
Any ages.
All ages.
Yeah.
All welcome.
Yeah.
So even
So
if it's
any age for all of them.
Yeah.
Brilliant. The next question we've got is directed at beauty therapy, but we will throw it out to all of you. Is beauty therapy a physical job? So Deborah, if you want to take lead on that.
Yeah, it's a very physical job. You are, I mean, just with the synoptic practical exam is 6 to 7 hours, and people say to me, "Crikey, that's a long time." No, that's a normal day in the life of a beauty therapist. 6 to 7 hours standing, very rarely sitting. You're lucky if you have lunch, and in between your clients, you're going to be making sure that the salon's nice and hygienic. There might be stock ordering, so absolutely a physical job all the time.
Bro, thank you for that. And how about the other subjects? Is hairdressing or media makeup quite a physical job too?
Yeah, I think obviously you're on your feet, the same. If you're doing body painting, you know, if you're doing a full body paint, you're going to be on the floor, up high, sitting down. So you have to get used to being on your feet a lot.
And they're long hours too. I mean, even in the industry, be working from dawn till dusk. Constantly, like Deborah said, even if you're not actually physically doing the makeup, you'll be sort of required to tidy, clean brushes, make sure everybody's ready and always looking busy. I think that is really important. And the stamina, being on your feet all that time, I think lots of students don't realise actually you need to be on your feet, working.
And you comfy black shoes.
Yeah. I expect that's the same for hairdressing, isn't it, Rachel?
Exactly. Yeah, the girls have covered it exactly the same.
So it's fair to say all three of these subjects will keep you pretty healthy.
Yeah.
So we've actually had a question from a viewer, Joe James. They've asked, what sort of difficulty are the courses and how work heavy are they? So is that I'm guessing that's more of a practical to theory sort of ratio. Who would like to take that first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, level 2, obviously it's different. You come in, it's very heavily practical. I'd say looking perhaps about 70% practical, 30% theory. I would say it depends on the individual. If you keep yourself organised and you keep on top of the work, I think level 2 you'll find that relatively easy. Again, it's just organisation. Like I say, you have 3 assignments written. You have your synoptic at the end of the year, practical, and then your theory exam. Obviously, the transition into level 3 is equivalent to 1.5 A-level. So if that sort of gives you an idea of what you're sort of working at level 3.
I think it's the research and remembering to make time when you're not in college to research and to do your assignments. Because if you leave it to the last minute, it reflects in the work.
Brilliant, thank you. What about you, Rachel? How does it bear for practical and theory?
I was going to say the same. Practical wise, it's probably 70% of the course, and 30% is the written side of it. However, there's a lot of revision work when we're working to complete the online exams or the end of line exam again. So a lot of research and a lot of home study as well.
Brilliant, thank you. And Deborah, to you.
I'd probably sort of say more 60-40 for us, 60 practical, 40 theory. There's an awful lot of theory that you have to learn at level 2 and level 3. The anatomy and the physiology of the body, the bones, the muscles, the heart, the digestive system, and so on. So you have to learn that alongside. And I would say, again, level 2 is sort of a high GCSE grade level. Level 3 is A-level standard. And you have got to work at home, revising and practicing in order to complete this. You can't just do it while you're at college. So it is relatively work heavy, which would vary depending on sort of the time of the year, but you need to be sort of at least sort of 6-7 hours, I would have thought, during a normal week, possibly more when you get closer to your exam.
Brilliant, thank you. So that unfortunately is all that we have time for at the moment. If you do have any more questions about hair, beauty, or media makeup, feel free to comment on the video and we will get back to you and answer your questions. All of the courses that our staff have talked about today are available to apply for. So if you head over to our website, you can find out more about them, and then if you're interested, you can apply for them straight away. Do keep an eye out for social media today. We've got more lives coming up on our Facebook and YouTube channel, and we've got a quiz and a question time where we answer any questions that you guys have submitted at around 7:30 p.m. But thank you for joining us, and thank you to everyone who took part today. It was really interesting, and we'll see you later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.